Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do a review on chapter 70 of the Ajin demi-human manga entitled Dedication. So let's get on to the chapter, shall we? So first off, we see Kei Nagai looking up towards the sky, seeing a plane flying towards him. The plane is actually aiming towards a gas station right behind Kei, and that will cause a mass destruction to the surrounding area, though both Kei and Sato should be safe from the past, with them both being Ajins, that is. The type of gas at the gas station behind Kei is refined kerosene, and said gas is of the Ministry of Defense. As we saw, like the label of the gas, what it said right there. Yeah, so the plane falls onto the gas station and basically everything explodes around the area, sending Kei flying onto the ground with his right arm blown off of his body. The huge explosion from the distance is also heard and seen by both Ko Nakano and Reiji Akiyama. But both are shocked to see such hell erupting out of nowhere, like from the distance. Which Ko basically tries to contact Kei, but he doesn't pick up the phone. Basically, like that's the problem though, right there. Like shit. Well, yes. I mean, Kei must have lost his phone from that blast, so anyone would be unable to contact him. There are also soldiers still inside of the building, which I believe they are still there trying to locate Sato and basically anyone who's working for him. However, they are in deep trouble since Sato has rammed a plane at a gas station that is connected to other fueling areas on the ground, which is connected with each other through pipes. So since Sato has blew up that gas station with Kei standing behind it, will also have a following effect with the building that these soldiers are in, basically causing all of it to collapse, basically like trapping the soldiers within that building. We then see Izumi Shimamura and Koji Tanaka evading debris from the crash while they are in their car just driving away, and then are hit by a falling debris from the explosion by Sato, but are obviously okay due to them both being Ajins themselves. But yeah, that's their only role in the chapter, so yeah, let's move on from them. We then get a more clear look at all this like widespread destruction that one explosion causes towards other faculties around the surrounding area, with smoke everywhere in the air as such, and because of this, none of the helicopters can get anywhere near the smoke, so they have to report all of this from a distance on the building, basically. And also we see Kei reviving from the explosion with his new arm reattaching back onto his right arm right here, and then him trying to look for his phone and Sato, but both of them are basically lost in sight of him. Kei remembered how he saw Sato parachute off of a plane, with Kei wondering why Sato would like return here in the first place. We then see a figure walking towards Kei from the wreckage and flames, of course. It is Sato, and he's basically going to say something to Kei there. And we see many other characters all around the place going through their own dilemma at the moment, like with Izumi and Tanaka still in their flipped over car as we speak. The soldiers caved in within this building from the explosion as well, and Ko notifying Reiji that Kei is not responding to his call. So yeah, they're all having their own problems here, and Kei is having the biggest one. We then cut back to where both Sato and Kei be at right now, with Sato saying how flying all of those fighter jets sure does take a lot out of you, like that's what he says. Sato then says to Kei how he's all done here and just showed up before Kei here to tell him goodbye, basically. And that Kei was the first Ajin that Sato has ever fought, and that was basically a wonderful experience for him. Sato says how his time in Japan were all great times for him, and that he also got to fight many other humans along the way. But fighting an Ajin took the cake for him, and he had a blast like he never had before. That's basically what Kei taught Sato at the time when they were two fighting for the first time back in the lab. Sato then says how he is now going overseas, and that sadly he is now going to have to leave Japan. Which Sato loves Japan, and I love Japan too, so I understand his pain. I mean, one of the reasons, and like what Sato says, is that Japan is where all of his favorite games, like Pac-Man and such, come from. So it's going to be like a huge letdown for him to have to leave this place. But there's really not much left for him he can accomplish here anyway, so he's gonna have to kind of leave right now. Sato then gives both all of us and Kei here some vague information that he is planning to go to a country where they have a military conscription, where he might enter into it somehow, like, and also the government surrounding that country helps to train pro gamers like Sato, for example, which of course Sato is most interested in and would love to go and check it out, and possibly do some more terrorism there as well while he's at it. But of course he sees all that as a game, not terrorism, but yeah, it's just the same thing there. So yeah, so basically right there he waves goodbye to Kei like this. Alright, said Kei, see you later, man. Yeah, so he waves goodbye to him as he will then leave right there, but I don't know, I mean, Kei might just try to attack him right there to prevent him from escaping again, or maybe Sato has another plan up his sleeves. Who knows? We'll have to figure out once chapter 71 comes out. Well, that's it for my video, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to me if you haven't already, and like my video as well. And follow me on Tumblr and Twitter, and donate to me on PayPal if you wish. It's all in the description below. Well, that's it for my review. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye.